Hi, welcome. I am so happy you are here. I am Sarah, and we are making another video today. This is our sixth video that we are recording and editing. I've recorded a whole bunch of video before, but I haven't edited a lot and shared a lot. So this is really a process and a journey in learning. I have come a bit of a revelation today in what I want this channel to be about and what kind of focus I would like it to have so that it is fun to watch and maybe learn some things from it, as well as it's fun for me to record things that are close to my heart that I have an opinion on that I'd like to share. And maybe you do as well. To anyone close to me, it will be no surprise, but I'll get to that. Today is my 40th birthday, and so we made it. I've been anxious about it the entire year, but it's here and it's no big deal. It's actually quite exciting. And it feels kind of badass to actually turn 40. And it is a bit of I feel like I'm going into this next decade surrounded by love and surrounded by family and friends and relationships that I never thought I would have. You never know what you're going to have until you have it. I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling motivated. And this is a very exciting place to live from and be about. As you pour love into someone, that love is going to magnify and pour back out. So I'm feeling like that resonating back out in the things that I want to do and share over this next year, decade, life. Feel very good today. I would like to share a little bit about my birthday weekend because it is Tuesday today and had the most epic pregame this weekend from my family and friends. I just feel so fortunate. On Friday, my brother flew in and surprised myself and most of my family. My mom and Taylor coordinated and he flew in. When we showed up at Shorty's for a pizza party for my birthday, he was casually sitting at the table, which was such a cool thing to experience. Being surprised, being embarrassed. Like these are emotions that you can't escape when you're experiencing them. It was so fun and so special. It was nice to spend time with him and with the family in that way. I felt sick coming back from Phoenix, rewind a week and a half. On Friday, I sort of lost my voice. So this weekend of activities that was the only challenging part about it, but I was always aware of it. Anyway, had a great night with my brother and family and Taylor. And the next morning went to gymnastics class at the gym, which is amazing that Ryan is taking the opportunity and sharing these things with the community. I think the community is going to grow and reach a next level with him here, which is very cool. He is definitely a catalyst and this is his career. So he is able to do that for the community and offer that. And the community is going to support him back. That's really went out for a brunch with my family and spent a little bit more time with my brother and took afternoon voice time out before party in the evening at our house. We went out for dinner with a few friends beforehand at Pasero and Stefan and Ryan. Luckily, Ryan was on night shifts, but he was able to come. And Megan and Jeff and Nikita and Max, and they brought their baby, Jay. He is so cute. That was really special. Amanda was serving us at Pasero. She served us for our wedding, and we've seen her a few times since. And she makes it an even better experience to be in a restaurant and feel a connection to the space, which is really nice. Their food is always amazing. I always worry about not having enough food, but everyone was great. They were fed, and that was good. Then we came back to the house and lots of our friends came over and joined us. Some of our friends were not able to join us. It was super fun. We chatted, we played music, really loud music. We popped champagne. People sent pictures before the evening. So everybody sent 2 pictures and we had them all hung up on the curtains and across different surfaces. People had fun seeing their different pictures and sharing and looking at things and just memories from the year, mostly from this year. I tried to keep them. That was really fun to do. It was just so fun to hang out with people casually outside of the gym. A lot of our friends we actually see at the gym or at work. It's nice to spend time together outside of that environment. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. The cakes we got from Lilac Bakery here in Winnipeg, and they were dairy free and they were so good. We had a lemon one and chocolate one. A really neat thing that happened that I just noticed and I really appreciate, and I know you probably have people like this in your life. When we got back from the restaurant, like our friends instantly were, what can we do? How can we help? And they just start doing things and helping. And Steph is answering the door, and I noticed that she's putting things out. Megan put me to work, like, let me know what to do. Ryan's filling the cooler with beer. Jeff is like running back and forth to his house to get Megan new outfit. I love us just being together, doing things. It was fun. It was not as late as I thought. I felt like it was late. In my mind, I was picturing this dance party all night. And yeah, we're going to save that for Steph and Ryan's wedding. Then the next day, Steph had planned this private ride spin class, and it was supposed to be a surprise, but she registered before me for the class on Friday. So I got the confirmation email of my private ride reservation. So she was blessed in. It was great because then I had 2 days to look forward to it. It was an absolutely unforgettable experience. I couldn't have imagined how it would feel beforehand, but the face in the room were familiar because they're our friends, they're people we spend time with, they're people we exercise with, they're extended family to us at this point. And it was cool that I'd sent messages to Pete the night before he couldn't make it. And I was like, oh, Steph's planning this 1 p.m. spin class tomorrow. And obviously he was already registered. He showed up and that was just great. Christy was actually leading the class. She's amazing. I've known Christy for years and years with Steph and Curtis got married, or before Steph and Curtis got married. I guess a lot of that pre-party buildup is when we met her and her husband. And yeah, Taylor had sent her my favorite song. She had Beyonce playlist. I just received my Spotify playlist for the year the day before, and it was Beyonce #1 for the third year in a row, top 0.5% of listeners worldwide who listen to Beyonce. It was just a great playlist. It was a fun class. I was forced to do front center row, which I would never sign up for in a spin class. I'd be back row, corner, maybe middle. If I'm going to have to do the middle row, I'd be over to the side and just vibing by myself. But this is just a different experience. And then at one point, Chrissy's like, yeah, Sarah's going to get up on stage next, which is an absolute nightmare, but so thrilling. And to go up there, and you almost think that when you're in the class, you're like, you can't totally see me. It's a full room. You know, they're looking around. But when you're sitting up there, you can see everyone like they're like this. And then they're cheering, and everyone of the towels in the air is just crying. It was overwhelming, and it was fun. And it was special. I felt so loved and surrounded. There's nothing that can replace that kind of feeling. In the back of my head, I think I'm going to make a list. I've been thinking about this, make a list of 40 things I want to do this year. And I feel like I'm just going to put on the top #1 so I could cross it off already. Be on the lead bike and a spin clip. What? But that was super cool and super special. And then we all gave hugs after and took a picture. Grace and Zach drove in from Altona in a snowstorm, as country kids would. And it was cool to run into them in the parking lot with us before we all walked in. But yeah, I feel very special. And that was an epic weekend. I was very thankful to have yesterday, Monday, off and started a social timeout from everything to recover and have a really good sleep. I slept till 9:30 in the morning. I had to cancel my 10 a.m. gym reservation. I don't know the last time I did that, but my body needed it. And today, on Tuesday, I coached 6 a.m. class and I'm feeling a lot better, healthy, just feeling so loved. And I'm glad all the celebrating and that is actually done, because today feels very calm and today feels very good. I don't feel no rush. Coached in the morning, hung out at home, and then went back to the gym and did 12 days of Christmas workout with Pete, Scott, and Kenzie. That was a lot of fun. It was nice to have a small group and just sweat for a period of time. Now Taylor's at the gym. When he gets home, we will go for dinner at Canto and just chat and spend some time together. I'm quite looking forward to facial and dinner with Steph on Thursday night. It's nice to have one-on-one time, just hang out and check in. So having some space today to focus on this, I rewatched the videos that I've posted. One I'm going to take down because the lighting is like, the girls are all orange. The one that I shared about my new house group shared about Friendship Hunter. We do that. The colors were bad. The captions of some of the videos are huge. Pop-ups are stupid. But I'm learning. That's the most important thing, is I'm learning about how to create videos. And now I'm focusing a little bit more on what do I want to do, because just capturing everything in life is tough. When Taylor and I were traveling in Phoenix 2 weeks ago, I was taking a lot of video, and sometimes it's a little bit disruptive because you could capture so many cool things that happen in life every single day. But if you have to do that, you're a little bit removed from the situation, right? So I don't want that to be our experience in doing this. So this is a shared experience, a shared experience with Taylor, a shared experience with friends and family. I wanted to have a little more focus. So it's either just like your workouts, do your hard days hard and your easy days easy, do your filming days and then do your not, so that you can enjoy both. And also because you need that separation to have creativity. If you're always in it, that part might get lost. Today, I felt like I had a lot more perspective, more energy for thinking through this. And I felt very in line with what I was getting down to. On Saturday night, Kristen asked, tell me, like, what's the secret of turning 40 and being healthy? The first thing that comes to my mind is exercise. You have to exercise. You live in a physical body. Your body needs to move. If your body isn't able to move, you exercise, whatever type of movement makes sense, that is going to feed your brain. And that brain is where you experience the world. You experience through your physical self, through your thoughts, feelings, and your emotions and your fatigue and everything. It brings focus. It brings life to your life. So you have to take care of your body. Exercise is number one in any form that makes sense. Community, and whether that be if you're fortunate enough to have family. If it's not family, then it needs to be friends, whether you find that through friends you've known for a long time, a social group, our community through our gym, churches, different community centers or workplaces. Make it a priority in your life to build out relationships. Relationships are not easy, but they are extremely important to feel connected to this world, to feel like you contribute, you belong, and you're loved, and you're a part of something. That is very, very important. Also to contribute in your work and what you do. And so Kristen, she's like, oh, okay. So like, just don't be depressed is the secret. Truly, that's it. If you look up how to limit feelings of depression, that correlates to feeling better about your life, right? And that relates to happiness, that can relate to health if you're lucky and fortunate. Those are the things in our control that we can do. Now, I don't associate depression with doing these things, and that is a very important, that's something you can truly suffer with and need professional support in. But if you are lucky enough to be in right mind, take the steps to take care of your body. That's the real point here. The opposite of being depressed is being healthy in your physical body. I think that's really important for you. It's really important for me. And it's really important for us because the more that we all can be mentally clear, physically strong, then we can contribute to society in a bigger way. And then the more of us that can do that, collectively, we live in a better place. We owe it to ourselves. We owe it to our bodies. We owe it to our community. So these are really, really important things. This is all driving back, and it comes to this very simple thing for me. This channel is going to be for health-seeking humans, health-seeking females probably, but we're all humans living in these physical bodies. And if you've got to take care of that, health drives me. It drives me every single day. I would not be a good financial advisor during the day if I was not an athlete outside of work. If I did not exercise, if I did not take care of myself. And that relates to the things that Taylor and I have for habits in the mornings and the evenings, what we eat, how we prioritize our time, how we spend our time. So yeah, that's going to be the goal and the direction is health-seeking humans. That is going to give me the ability to create video and content and shares. Like, what are the problems facing someone who is health-seeking? What are the questions that need to be answered? Give me a template and something to build from. If you know me, this is obviously the direction that I will take it in because this is how I live my life. This is how Taylor lives his life. This is how our friends live their lives. And that's kind of what's brought us together. My mission truly is that this feels like talking to a friend. It'll be very playful because that is my personality. My personality is a combination of assertive and playful and loving. This is a mode to build our life through as well, to add a little extra flavor to it, to share positive lifestyle habits, to build this community, to be engaging. We have a little sense of that through the gym. Hopefully, we can bring that through here too. My vision of this is to really be fun. It's to be fun making the videos to learn more, to create new experiences as we run into this over time. This topic of health seeking, this is for the health seeker, is really going to drive what I will share. I would like to hear your perspective on things. Like I said in a previous video, these are my opinions. They are opinions based on things I've learned, things I've experienced, and you have your own opinions. So I'd love to know that about you. I would like to promote some ideas on here and see if they resonate with you, if they align, if they don't, all good. Find those that do align with you and really bring a spotlight into what is important to me. And then just have fun learning along in the process. It's a new challenge. Challenges are important in life to grow. And I want to do it in a controlled way, in a way that I have structure, because that is how I thrive. So yeah, if you're a person who actions things, a person who wants to improve their life through health, a person who likes challenges, this is a big challenge. It is intimidating, but it is very interesting and neat. And honestly, I feel like I could do anything at this point in life. I feel like my young years, I feel like the questioning years are behind because I still feel very young. So I feel like that, like maybe what if, who am I and stuff, I hope to continue to learn about myself. But right now I'm in a place where I feel good and confident and I want to share. And that perspective doesn't just come from how I feel, it comes from what others have shared with me. That's a really gift to have received when people share their thoughts about you and to think about yourself in the way that they see you through their eyes. I thought about this earlier this morning when I was getting ready to go to the gym because Taylor wrote me this really sweet card and my friends have been sending such sweet messages. Steph sent a novel, which was the most generous, kind, loving message. And from the people that you know well and you see regularly, that means even more because they know you so well. And I thought about this, and maybe this is a good challenge for both of us. Write down what they sent to you. So I'm going to take out my journal, probably not today, maybe later this week. I want to let today settle and just be in it. But I'm going to write out the words that my friends have sent and my family has sent and said to me over these last days and hold on to that. And I want to make it a part of how I see myself as well. What a gift, I hope that you do that. And if you do, please tell me how that goes and how that feels. I'm very curious. But I fully believe it will be incredibly positive. The first thing I'm going to do is share 12 days of Christmas. 12 days leading up to Christmas that will keep you healthy through the holidays. So I'm going to share 12 tips. The first one is tomorrow, and ChatGPT has helped me build out tips. And in the new year, we're going to share another series. And I think that's going to be a really cool way to start sharing this health-seeking content, be a little bit of a witness to life and build this community and this experience together. I hope that we all learn a lot and we have a lot of fun. Thanks for listening. This is really cool. Feel very aligned now. Let's do it.